Welcome everybody to Lady Red. Volleyball, we're here at Phillipsburg. Hoping the stream's going to work out better. I recall that I had been sent a video Wi-Fi setup, so settings for there, and we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping we're not going to be competing against them for bandwidth, but take it as it comes. We're doing the best we can. So Lady Red taking the floor. Ashlyn Long, Cameron Hutchison, Haley Feldman, Miley Raby, Gracie Hutchison, and Talon Wrenchler. On the other side, we have number 15, Emily Lane, the hard hit and senior there. Number 14 is Sophia Balthazar. And Smith Center's libero is Maggie Peterson. Number 11 is Cassidy Yost. Number 10 is Savannah Yost. Number 9 is Hannah Garcia. And 14, 11. Oops. Okay. Oh, number 5 is Aliyah Saib. So here goes Lady Red. Ashley Long serving up by the libero. Number 1, Kira. Out. Point for Lady Red. They call the touch. Point for the Lady Monarchs. Yep. And they haven't changed the scoreboard yet. I think they're probably going to ask for a touch every time they hit it out. Here goes Talon in a strike down in the back row between Ayla and Hannah. So tied up 1-0. Here goes Cam Hutchison back to serve. Dakota's in now. And Haley Feldman's out. Cameron up to Kira. Here goes Emily. Emily's going to bump up. Talon's going to push the back edge. Push in the center, across the back row. And Gracie couldn't get to it. So 2 for the Monarchs. The Monarchs lost in 2 to Phillipsburg, and they beat Ellis in 3. So hopefully Lady Red will continue to work the way they have, but not so far. In the net, point for Lady Red, tied up all. Goes Miley. Bumped up with Kira. Talon attacks down. Kill, baby. Go Miley Raby back to serve now. Floater up by Emily. Back over to Emily. Emily's going to go soft again. Surprised they don't call that as a carry. Here goes Talon going soft down. Point for the Red, 4-2. Goes Miley Raby again. Up to Kira. Push over to Emily. Emily's going to hit hard. Out. There by Producing Girl. She's seen a lot of volleyball in her lifetime. Oh, they have a different line judge in the back row. Gary? Good. Right over the tippy-top of the tape. Here goes Emily. Gets striped in the back row. In. Just to the left of the Producing Girl. Very close, but she's right there. 5-3. Back to service. Sophia Balthazar, a senior for the Lady Monarchs of TMP. Service error. 6-3. And Sophie comes out. And Kira Wagstaff's in on the back row of the libero. Floater out again. Exchanging service errors. That's unfortunate. We haven't had but just one service error so far this morning. It goes Emily back to serve. Up by Miley. Push up. Great. Ashlyn down. Kill right there in front of the Emily Lane. Dakota Kattenberg back to serve for Lady Red. Sophomore. At the high school there. Up by Kira. Push back set. Strike the back row. Up by Talon. Punch by Free ball over by Talon. Emily brings it to the front. Going to set. Straight to the block. Miley brings it back over. Good attack by Miley to keep it alive. Strike the back row. Lady Red might be overplaying a bit, but they're just trying to cover. Strike the back row, but too strong and too far. Aliyah is a sophomore for the Monarchs. Here goes Dakota. Up by Emily. Push cross court. Striking the block. Up by Miley. Push over to Gracie. Gracie go down the line. Up by Jenna. Good hustle on the Monarch side. Strike the back row. Out. Hit losing. You don't see that very often. The line judge doesn't mind getting hit by the ball. They usually duck and cover and hip hop and miss the call. But great job. Emily strikes the back row. Out. For Lady Red. 10-4. Lady Red ahead of the TMP Lady Monarchs. If you recall, earlier we played here at Phillipsburg and Smith Center was up 22-18, and then they lost 26-24. So hopefully we don't have a repeat of that. Here's a cross-court attack. Back up. It goes Ashlyn Gracie. Thank you. Quick dump in there. Lady Red just thinking a little bit on that quick dump on 2. 10-5. And Dakota's coming out. Haley's coming in. And Kaylee Hagan back to serve. The senior for Lady Monarchs. Up to Miley. Oh! Haley was just a little bit out of position to be able to hustle and get that up in the air. So point for Lady Monarchs. Here goes Kaylee again. Kaylee's a senior for the Lady Monarchs. Miley gets it up. Going to push across over to Ashley. Ashley goes to the back row. Emily pushes it up. It's going to be tough. Joust. Oh. Yep. They're going to have a little chit-chat here. Miss Duzing called a tip. And Mr. Ubalaker and the up guy were just having a little chit-chat here. But Mr. Ubalaker was a lot closer, but he may have missed something because he was on the wrong side of the net when that happened. So we'll see what they resolve here. If they call anything at all. Okay, Mr. Ubalaker is going to chit-chat with the other line person, who is not the person who called it. Ms. Dusing is going to go over and chit-chat with the up judge, up official. Ms. Dusing. They let Mr. Ubalaker have his way. It's 10-7. Pop it up, Red! Oops, I forgot to turn down. Split back for the lift. She had her hand on it too long. Yep. She got it and threw it. Had her hand on it too long. Here goes Bailey. Sorry I yelled and might have scared you. Hope you didn't soil yourselves. Here goes Bailey. I usually try to turn down when I yell, but Bailey Archer, the sophomore for Lady Red, back to serve now. Up to the front. Push back. Strike the back row. Up by Talon. Okay, they're talking now. Miley into the block. Pump back out. Sweep. Hook. Right. Bailey. Here goes Miley. Strikes over to the right. Far right side. Great strike by Miley. Taken wide over that slide down the line of the net. 12-7. Lady Red ahead. Yep. Here goes Bailey Archer. Up by Emily. Push cross court. Strike the back row. Up by Talon. Good hustle. Miley goes soft to the middle. Up by Kira. Quick dump. They got him again. They're taking advantage of us. We've done that before too, but usually on the number 3. So going to have a heads up on that one. Here goes Kira Wagstaff back again to serve for the Lady Monarchs. Up by Talon. Press up. Back set to Ashlyn. Ashlyn going to strike down. Hard strike down. And Emily couldn't handle it. 13-8. Ashlyn Long back to serve now for Lady Red. short. Kira, back set. Emily from the back row, strikes down. Going to come back over, quick dump. Good response by Cameron, into the block and down. Cassidy Yost on that right side, rejected the ball back in the Lady Red and down on the floor. Nice bunch of Lady Red fans showed up here. A bunch of football players showed up in their camo gear. So good support. Because Gracie back over to Talon. Talon's going to cross court to Emily. Going to go back over to Emily. Emily going to strike down. Up by by Ashland. Striking the block. There between Cassidy Yost and took it down 14-9. Dakota's in now and Haley's going out. Cameron Hutchison back to serve. Good to see Nick Lynn here. Floater out by Emily. Might have called a lift. They didn't. Strike to the bottom. Miley. There's Miley going to get the block. There's that hole. We're not responding to that hole there very well. They're taking advantage of that. We're usually quicker on those, but Jenny doesn't like that, but goes Cassidy. It's going to overpass. Pushed up. Back to the back. Collision. Push over. Here goes Emily. Emily's going to strike to the back in that corner. Point for Lady Monarchs. I have no idea what he's saying. Okay. Okay, here goes Cassidy Yost. They may have called something on Cameron before the hit, but I didn't hear a whistle. Going to be in the rafter, going to be a tough shot. Power shot down. Kill, but for a Talon. Here goes Miley Raby back to serve. Pump big Kira. Back set. Crossing the block and down. Hit just to the left there of Gracie and came off her hand and went down. Good shot by Sophia. 15-12. Here goes Sophia. Miley, kill. Sophia serving again. Lady Red kind of faltering here a little bit. We'll see if we can pull it together. There it is, up by Miley. Back set to Talon. Talon's going to strike across court. Going to be tough. It's a good hustle on the Monarch side. Up by Gracie. Up by Talon. Talon going to strike down to left, but no touch. Out. No touch. So 15-14. Lady Red letting them in it. By not picking up the ball and putting it where it needs to go. There's Gracie to the block, bumped up, hustle, good hustle. Free ball over, so we do something with it. Here goes Talon. Talon goes soft, but they cover the hole. Just like the block, back down, campfire. Point for Lady Red. So here goes Talon eventually back to serve. Floater, a big Kira, push cross court. Soft ball up. Cameron, is Gracie. Drop down Kira. Here goes Emily on the outside, up by Talon. Push across court. Gracie's going to go down the line, off the block and down. Point for the Red. 17-14. Goes Talon again. But Kira. Quick shot. Into the block. Brought back out. Good cover. TMP hustling. A little communication issue, but they got it over. Here goes Ashland. Ashland's going to strike down. In. For Lady Red. And there was also a touch. Ms. Ducey pointed out. So timeout wanted by Coach Natasha Dreyer. I'd like to thank our sponsors who have been so very helpful in helping us out here. Probably need to get a different camera for my scoreboard, but this one works really pretty well in this situation, but I'm looking for possibilities. Be nice maybe to get something consistent internet stream. It varies so much from town to town, outside venues and inside venues, so we'll be working on it. I'd like to thank Sherilyn Long, Dalen Audra Seaman, Neil and Karen Herndon, Darren and Laurie Hairsnake, Dennis and Judy Schmidt, Dennis and Pam Hutchison, who are here today, John Overmiller, Burke and Kim Phelps, Real T1 Sean Phelps, Mary and Skip Marie and Marie Overmiller, Larry and Barbara Wilson, Jack and Arlene Ben, Mitch and Tammy Holtis, go Chiefs, Carol and Wilma Berry, Ray and Karina Hairsnake, Ken and Diane Deverschmidt. Go Lady Red. See what we do here. 18-14. See if Lady Red can continue to surge. What the pep talk that Natasha gave to her girls will have an influence on the way they play. Up by Kira. Back set. Emily's going to go straight to the back. Talon's there. Push to the front. Gracie's going to sweep to the back. Bumped up. Hill condition again. Crossover. Emily's on the other side. This time down and out. Point for Lady Monarchs. 18-15. Emily back to serve for the Lady Monarchs. Up by Miley. Push across court. Ashley goes down. It's going to go to the scoreboard. Point for the Red. 19-15. Dakota Kattenberg serving now. In collision with Emily and Kira. Back to the other side. Good dig by Miley. Keep it alive. Ashley goes in the block. Nice bump up by Emily. Little soft touch. Might have been a lift. They didn't call it. Here goes Ashley again. Point for the Red. 20-15. And number 32 is coming in, but I have no clue who that is. Because they did not put a 32 on my sheet. But Bakira, back set. Emily's going to go soft in the middle. Dakota, set to the middle. Going to be bumped down by Ashlyn. Free ball over by 32. Here goes Dakota. Off to Gracie. They called somebody under the net with their foot or trying to block. Point for Lady Red. So here goes Dakota. Push up to the front. Set up. Strike the back row, but too strong. No touch. Dakota Kattenberg serving again. 3 points away from putting this set away, but that's what happened once before. Emily. Back set. Strikes off. I don't know. Maybe 32 got scared when Emily ran up behind her. 23-15. Wait, no. Yep, 23-15. And Natasha wants to have another chat. If you'd like to be a sponsor in El Pasadena, you can send money to Smith Center Junior Senior High School, 300 Roger Body Way, Smith Center, Kansas. 66967. We might have to buy a satellite truck. Maybe that would work, but then we'd have to run a long cable, and we have to pay like $1 million a year for a subscription. So, well, we should have an Access Central right here right now, but they put so many filters and stuff on stuff. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, but it looks like it's working now. Hannah, you trying to get on the TV? You're trying to get on the TV, Hannah. Good, thank you. Okay, here goes Dakota again, 23-15. Let's see if Lady Red can put this away. What happens? I might have been lifted, didn't call it. Cross court. Good strike to the back by Brooke. Strike in the back, up by Cameron, or Dakota. Strike down. Split the difference there. Gracie Kirchhoff. Kill, 24-15. Set point here for Lady Red. And Cheyenne Yost is coming in now for 32. Punched up. Push the back row. Emily going to strike in the block. Bumped up. Push over to Cameron. Cameron's going to set to Ashland. Ashland off the block and down. Lady Red win 25-15. So, good way to start off here against the mighty fine TMP team. So they've been a nemesis and a problem for us in the past, but Lady Red showed up well there. So we'll go on to the next set and see if we can put that away if we have to go to 3 sets. But Lady Red's really cooking right now. A good time to be doing well coming into sub-state volleyball, which we'll have next Saturday at Trigo. So anybody can carpool, get down there and come to the match at Trigo. We won't have the pairings until after this weekend. So we'll try to keep you posted on who's going to be playing where and when. But it will be in Trigo, but not sure the time and who will be playing. But Lady Red is number 1 in the state of Kansas in 2A. And the Redmen will be playing in Smith Center next Friday. Sorry about the crazy hacker got on my stream last night. I do not know how he did that. I mean, the YouTube is set up for kids, so it's supposed to block that kind of noxious stuff, but something slipped through. Okay. Thank you, Carol and Wilma Berry, Ray and Karina Hairsnape, Ken and Diane Depperschmidt, Larry and Judy Burgess, and Laura Burgess, Dave and Mary Raby out in Arizona, Curtis and Carrie Overmiller, Terry Overmiller, Matt and Alicia Brown, Eldine Holtis. Thank you, Eldine. And the Holtis boys. Robert Fakulek. Joe and Betty Beffert Farms. David and Susie Hudson. Artist Kattenberg. Greg and Tamara Frank, who are here. Gerald and Jana Beclaire. Brandon Raby and the family. They're all here. Buck Snow Shack, Donna Duntz, Tom and Carol Stewart in North Carolina, Ron and Pat Griffith across the street from me, Ron and Teresa Rensler, who are here. Here goes Ashland, striking the block, rolls and hits Mr. Ubelaker, Carol, Ruth Curtis, Vivian Truss, and Joyce Jones. Thank you for your contribution. Make things good happen. For Redman, Lady Red, and USD 237 activities, here goes Ashland, up by Emily. Going to sit back and set, striking the block. Oh, I think that was a tape ball, yeah. He's not very quick and responsive, is he? It takes him a little while to think about it, but that was the correct call. Here goes Ashland. Emily goes to set cross court to Emily. Emily goes strike down. Gracie's there. Oh, it goes out, though. Gracie replied the best she could there, getting that ball. Keep it. Yeah, it was a heck of a dig because that's a powerful hit there by Emily. But just a little, nobody control it that situation, really. Here goes a shot by Cassidy. Push back up. Tom's going to strike across court. Bumped out. Point for Lady Red. Okay, Dakota's coming in. Haley Feldman going out. Haley is a junior at Smithson High School. Here goes Cameron. Good up by Kira. Cameron goes Emily. Strikes from the block into the net. Point for Lady Red. Okay, Cameron Hutchison back to serve now. Shout out to Cindy Wagner. Hope you're feeling better. Kira pushes it back. Softball up into the net. Point for Lady Red. Five to 1, Lady Red ahead of TMP, Lady Monarchs. Floater to Kira. Bumped up. Strikes the back row, but too strong. No touch. Point for Lady Red. Here goes Cameron Hutchison. Bump to the front. Cross court to Emily. Emily's going to strike in the block off the tape. Up by, might have been a touch. Emily in the block, bumped out. Push to the front. Here goes Miley again. Soft bump. Emily cross court. Soft ball down. They're trying to go to the hole, but Nicole's covered. Push back out. Dakota dumps. Got a back set. Strike in the block. 4 hits. Yep, she didn't clear the net. Nobody touched it on the net rebound. 7-1, Lady Red ahead of the Lady Monarchs. Goes Cameron Hutchison again. Kira. Here goes Emily. Going to strike down hard. Ashley couldn't handle it. Yep, she's a power hitter, isn't she, Terry? She's been good all 4 years that we've watched and followed her. So here goes Sophia Balthazar back to serve, a senior for the Lady Monarchs. She's an outside hitter. Here goes Cameron the block. Down off the roll block. And nobody behind to pick it up. Miley Raby, the junior for Lady Red, back to serve now. Duke and Kathy out there in Arizona. Grandparents. Going to be tough. Oh, yeah, Kira did the best she could. It was a little bit too short for her. She couldn't get under it and get it bumped up for the Monarchs. So, point for Lady Red, 9-2. Here goes Miley Raby. Short. No. We haven't had that many. In the last, 4 matches, we haven't had that many, but those darn balls. Here goes Emily. Fantastic athlete. Here goes Cattell in cross court. Just to the right. Talk about your fantastic athlete. But everybody's serving their position and playing it well here for Lady Red. So here goes Talon Rentschler back to serve. Back set. Strike across court. Called Gracie? Okay. Kaylee Haggins back to serve for the Monarchs. Jump serve up by Miley. Going to set to the middle. Striking a block. Bumped out. Good hard hit and rolled out. Point for Lady Red. Was that Gracie or Gracie? Good shot by Kirchhoff there. Kirchhoff, Emily, that's a lift. Strike the back. Oh, off the block. Good strike there by Brooke Bonings Königsman. And Dakota's coming out, and Ailey's coming in. 11-5. Kira, a sophomore for Lady Monarchs, back to serve. Up by Gracie, over to Ashley. Nice and good soft. Kira bumps up, let it go lift. Kind of caught her on the right arm a little bit high, and she had to raise her arm up to get it playable, but that is a lift. Here goes Bailey back on the back row to serve. Bailey Archer, she's a sophomore. Up by Emily. Crossover, strike the back row. Got it by Bailey. Here goes Miley, strike down the line. In. Ms. Guzman reports with her flag. 13-5. Okay, here goes Bailey Archer again. Archer family's here. Up by Kira. Quick dump. Up by Miley. Ashley's going to strike down. Emily's there. Is going to be coming back. Ashley's going to take advantage of that overkill. Called somebody under the net, though. So 14-5. Who was it? 11. Cassidy Yost for Lady Monarchs. Fouled there. Here goes Bailey. Bump to the front. Cross. Oh. Quick dump. Come back down. Brooke couldn't get back up to get it back on the freshman. The Lady Monarchs. And Natasha Dreyer wants to have a chat. So Lady Red continued to roll here, but the scoreboard went off that we're pointing at. Don't know why. The other side is showing 15-5. Maybe they lost the power or somebody pulled the plug. I do not know. So they're trying to reset over there. Huh, that's weird though. They got Monarchs winning one set though. They got us winning two. They got it. This is the third set. I don't know. Oh, well. Okay, yep. It's right over there. Okay. Here goes Bailey Archer. Sure, too short. Oh, Bailey. That's 2 service errors she'd had. So she's usually really, really consistent, but just a little bit off. Here goes Brooke. Back to serve. Up by Ash. Give it to Ashley again in the block and down. Off the block of Cassidy gives point for Lady Red. So don't pay attention to the period and the ones there because we've only won 1. So off to, came over. Cameron. Talon goes down to the left. Point for Lady Red. Cameron, you're not that tall. Up by Kira. Oh, that's a lift. Yeah, that's a big carry there. Yep. Emily got caught. Yeah. Okay, here goes Ash. Ashton gets a Kira. Here goes Emily, goes strike down. Out. Juicy calls out. And of course, the Lady Monarch players are doing a touch, but no touch. Ashton floater again. Kira, ace, baby. So Ashton's rolling here. 20-6. Lady Red ahead of the Lady Monarchs. And another timeout. And Natasha seems to be kind of excited. So Redmond going to be at Hubbard. Everybody, put on your red. Come out to Hubbard. Put on your coats and jackets, blankets, whatever you need. But for the Redmen, it's going to be a tough matchup. Toughest matchup the Redmen have seen so far this year, with Emily coming in town with them. Probably over 300 points scored against their opponents. And very few points scored against them a month ago. Or a few weeks ago, they were 206-0. They beat Sacred Heart 83-0, so I don't know how they did that because typically, unless they got 83 points in the first half, they called it, but I don't know. I have trouble finding film on them. They're not filmers. Up by Kira. Strike the back row. Up by Ashton on the ceiling. Good response by Cameron. Free ball over by Feldman. Here goes Emily. Emily's going to strike down across the court in. So, point for Lady Monarch. Here we go. Cassidios back to serve. Senior for the Lady. She had a sister, Savanius, was a pretty good player too. For the Monarchs, graduated. It goes up by Emily. Telling says it. Up by Cameron. For Miley. Miley's going to go down the line. Kira didn't get it. I could see where she was going with that. Good control shot there by Miley. And Ailey's come out and Dakota Kattenberg in. Cameron serving. Way across court to Emily. Emily going to strike at the block. Gracie's there. Talon's going to set. Miley goes across to the back row. Up by Brooke. Emily's going to go free ball. Couldn't get to the position and hit it. Strike down. Kill for Talon Rentschler. Big senior for Lady Red. Hope Marissa's feeling better. She's here today. And here goes Cameron Hutchison. Up by Emily. Going to sit back. Strike the back row. Ashton's there. Set up to Talon. It's up the block and down. Excuse me. Yeah, if you're looking at the scoreboard, there's only been 2 matches and Lady Red won the first one. That scoreboard is not right. So, but the score is right. Oh, not a good pass. Good try by Cassidy to do something with it. The senior for Lady Monarchs with that fist, but couldn't get it back into play and out of bounds over to Mr. Ubelaker's head. Set match point here and championship for Lady Red. See if we can stay undefeated. Only 1 point away, but you never know what's going to happen when you're playing the Monarchs. Kira's going out. And Cheyenne, the freshman for Yost, is in. Serving to Sophia. He goes Talon. Talon in the block and down. Lady Red win 25-8 after winning the first one, 25-15. So Lady Red is undefeated, and we are at, what is it, 25-2, Terry? Our record? Because what we 35-2 record for Lady Red. So that should put us in the #1 spot there at Sub-State at Trigo. So put on your red, come out and root for the Redmen, then put on your red, come down to Trigo, root for the Lady Red to make it to Sub-State, so then we can go to state volleyball in Dodge City. Thank you so much, Terry Long. Thank you, Lady Red, for winning a mighty fine MCL championship. Thanks to all the fans, friends, and thanks to everybody who watches and everybody who's contributed to make this happen so you can watch here in Smith Center in Mexico like Daryl Cornford was yesterday. Folks out in North Carolina and all over the world, and a fellow in Texas was out shooting pigs last night. So thank you, everybody, for everything you do. I'm Alan Donovan here with Terry Long. We're going to stream for just a little bit longer so we can get a good shot of Lady Red in their championship situation. Okay, Nick's up there with Denise. Good to see him up and about. Okay. It's a good shot there. Okay, that's right there. Okay, Lady Red. MCL Championships 2021. 35-2 overall record this year. So have a fantastic chance of getting to winning state this year, but you can only play in one match at a time, and one bad serve after another can make all the difference, or one fault. So praying everybody stays healthy and everybody keeps warm. Don't be kissing anybody you shouldn't be kissing. I love you all out there. Lady Red, Redmen, and USD 37 Kingdom. Go Lady Red, go Redmen.